Hello, in this video I'm going to introduce the concept of Google Advanced Search. So most of us would simply type our request into Google and populate millions and millions and millions of answers. So I'm going to show you exactly how we can use advanced search to really filter down to exactly what we want to find. So I am actually going to start in quote unquote regular Google and do a simple search for wildcats. So if I do that, if I can type, you'll notice up here in the corner, I have populated 130 million results, give or take a few. So that's not very helpful necessarily. And if I actually look at the first couple populated answers, none of this is exactly what I'm looking for. It simply has populated the most popular things for the word wildcats. So I have not told Google exactly what I'm looking for. Um, and so it's just trying to think for me. And none of this is what I'm looking for. So I actually have uh, Google search bookmarked. Um, but if you go to tools here and click advanced search, it's going to take you to this page, which is exactly what I have bookmarked. But you'll notice it is already put wildcats into your first box of options because that's what you searched for originally, or what I searched for originally. So now I'm just gonna start to use different words and fill in different boxes based on what I am actually interested in finding. Okay, so if you notice, wildcats, there's a lot about Arizona wildcats and Kentucky wildcats. So I don't want any of that. So I'm actually going to go down to none of these words, and I'm going to type in Kentucky, leave a space, and Arizona, because I don't want anything about either one of those schools. And now I'm going to click on Advanced Search, and notice that I've populated some new things. Now I have a Wildcat Pizza Pub. I've got some images, but now, if you notice, none of the options actually say or have Kentucky or Arizona in it. Okay, that's great and all, but I'm looking for something even more specific. So I'm going to go back to tools. I'm going to go back to my advanced search. Notice this is still populated in my requests. But now I'm actually going to go into and type in Dallastown, because that's the school that we go to. And I'm going to look specifically for Dallastown Wildcats. Click on advanced search once again, and now look at my results, down to 17,700 results. Well, that's a lot better and a lot easier to filter through. So notice I now have Dallastown Wildcats. So it has repopulated my request down to specifically only searches including Dallastown and Wildcats and excluding Kentucky, Arizona, and so on. But I want to go even further, and I want to see some information about our girls varsity basketball. As you can see, I've already practiced this because it's trying to repopulate what I've already practiced. Girls varsity basketball, because they went to the state playoffs, and I want to see how they did. So, girls varsity basketball. Notice that this exact word or phrase. So now it's going to look specifically for that phrase, girls varsity basketball, in that order. Okay, so girls varsity basketball. Notice that. Girls varsity basketball. It is populated now with all of those requests. Notice what I'm down to. 3,950 results. Now my brain isn't about to explode because I don't have as much stuff to go through. And now it's repopulated a bunch and showing me an even more pared down version of what I want to see. Okay. If you go back into advanced search, notice how many more options that you have to do here. So you can certainly fill in these blanks at your leisure, whatever is going to be most helpful to you. You can populate it by language. Obviously, being in America, most of the options I would want are English, a specific region, last update. I would say past month, just because the state playoffs only occurred in the last month. So I actually don't want anything from before last month. So now back to notice March 14th, 2024, March 8th, 2024. So this is all the most recent information. Look at that. I'm down to very little now. I can't even scroll down any farther. So hopefully that's helpful to you. I have been able to make great use of Google's advanced search. It has certainly made my life a lot easier when trying to search for things. And I hope it is helpful to you and your teaching endeavors as well. Best of luck.